I've heard a lot of people talk about using snares like this or making snares out of 550 cord to pack in their bug out bag or use in a survival situation. This video is all about why I think that's a really bad idea and possibly provide you with another option to think about for your bug out kit. Unless you're a professional trapper or you've spent a lot of time on a trap line, using a snare is not near as easy as people make it out to be. This here is a commercial grade snare. So this is what you'd be using in an absolute best case scenario in a survival situation as a snare of choice. This snare is comprised of a swivel at one end, a spring hanging device, and the slide lock. Now this snare here has a professional grade slide lock on it, but note that slide locks can be made out of anything from washers to pennies. Also note that it does not have a deer stop. Now, all the parts of this snare that I've gone over so far, if you have any questions about what any of these things are, you've got no business using a snare. In a typical trail set, a snare is going to be set in this configuration here, adjusted for the size of the animal and the walking height of the animal. I hope you're taking notes if you plan on doing this with a 550 cord. Despite what non-trappers believe, a snare can typically only be used once or possibly twice before it's completely destroyed or frayed by the target animal. Therefore, in a survival situation, you're going to have at least 10 of these items on you at any given time. That being said, it leads me to my point about why I think it's absurd that somebody would suggest using 550 cord as a snare in a survival situation. If a frightened and erratic animal can destroy an aircraft cable snare after being captured, you can imagine what it would do to 550 cord. It can easily chew through the anchor point and escape, leaving you lost and hungry. Far better than snares that you're going to have to constantly replace is an item such as this. This is a Conibear style trap. The one I have here is approximately 6 inches by 6 inches. It consists of an anchor chain, which can also be wired off to a tree or stump or whatever. It's got 2 compression springs, one on each side. It's got the trigger mechanism here, and it's got the little latch or dog catch on the other end. Conibear style traps can be set ahead of time using the little safety catches, one on each spring. Once those are in place, the trap itself can be folded up and made safe for travel. Now I have at my disposal a trap that I can use over and over again that has little risk of being damaged or destroyed by the target animal. Now I can hear people complaining that I'm comparing wire snares to a solid metal trap. So what's the weight savings on this? Well, considering that I already told you that you're going to need to have at least 10 snares on you at any given time compared to possibly one Conibear style trap, the weight difference is negligible. The Conibear style trap weighs 18 ounces. Those 10 snares weigh 16 ounces. Another thing to consider under ease of use is what I call the Tangle Factor. Here we have the set Conibear trap. I'm able to throw that on the ground, retrieve it, say it fell off my pack or dropped or whatever, and within seconds, it's folded back up, ready to go, nothing wrong with this trap. Conversely, we have our 10 snares. What if we dropped all of these? Let's find out. Well, I think that kind of speaks for itself. I'll get back to you guys later when I get this knotted mess all sorted out. Hopefully I gave you a couple things to consider when deciding what type of traps you want to carry with you in a survival situation, in your bug out bag, or whatever. Either way, I'd be interested to hear what you have to say in the comments below. How else am I going to know whether you agree with me or not, or whether you think that I'm completely off base in my analysis of snares versus Conibear style traps? So, if you would, leave a comment below. If you feel like it, give me a thumbs up like. I know I'd appreciate that. And maybe, just maybe, I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoy videos about the randomness of our amazing world, consider clicking on the globe to subscribe, or maybe checking out one of the other videos right here.